gets his hand on it. McKenna's had a nice game defensively for St. Joe's, but when you look at this case, if you're Timon Tigers, that's what you're going to look at and say, this is where we didn't get done.
No question, yep.
This is our time. We could have really changed the complexion of this game.
3rd down and 9. Nail-biting time here at the Ralph. May pump fakes. Wants Ringwood, and he's got it. Did he stay in bounds? No, he did not. Didn't hold on. Oh, I thought he held on. And you see, he does not have the football. The official was waiting to make sure. What an effort and an attempt there to hold on by Tyler Ringwood. That would have been an unbelievable catch. He had it, and then you see it fell out when he hit the ground. I don't know. He was bobbling it too. I don't know. It would have.
Yeah, he
didn't really have. Well, yeah, he would have fell. It fell out the end. You think it would have counted? I wasn't even looking for his feet.
His knee hit inbounds.
Okay.
But he was sliding before he had a handle on the ball. So
okay.
I think that would have been incomplete anyway.
Heck of a try for Ringwood. In the meantime, it's 4th down and 9. And here's again one of those things we've talked about. You start at the 25, you've moved the ball a half a yard in 3 plays. Caulfield, Lamar, and Simpson to the top of your screen. Ringwood at the bottom. They're looking right. They're going to Simpson, and it is out of bounds. Little contact there by Darren Thompson, but I don't think that ball was catchable.
Yes, incomplete turnover and downs. St. Joe's ball.
My guy got hit.
Boy, oh boy, what an amazing game. I mean, just look at, there's the replay. He wanted that flag. I don't think that ball was catchable. I think that pass was too far beyond Simpson. Absolutely. Oh, absolutely. You never know. If you don't get the call there, maybe you get it somewhere else. You never know. In the meantime, St. Joe's offense goes back on the field, Brennan. 8:28 to go. They've literally done nothing here in the second half. Boy, Dennis Gilbert needs a big drive from them here.
He needs his quarterback Archer to step up and drive this offense.
If they try and get the running game going here, it was successful in the first half. Thompson trying to find an opening, and look at those defenders swarm from Timon. You know, they're a very good running football team. You pointed out earlier they had a lot of success running the ball against Timon in the regular season matchup. They ran the ball well in the first half, but they can't find any open space here in the second half.
Timon's really done a nice job of closing down those gaps that they're giving up in the first half and not allowing St. Joe's any opportunity. And Timon's almost said to St. Joe's, beat us with your arm, beat us with 10 zone. And so now for St. Joe's, for Archer, you got to see, does he have a couple good throws in him and he can get out?
There's Thompson to the edge. Thompson towards the first down. He might have it. He had to get to the 35. That was Dennis Mann, who was the first man through there for Timon, but he just couldn't finish off the play. And give Darren Thompson credit for breaking that little stiff arm action and getting outside. There's the speed of Darren Thompson helping out as he gets to the edge and he gets the all-important first down. Haven't been that many of those first downs for the Marauders offense here in the second half.
He does get the first down, moves the chain. That's what Dennis Gilbert and his offense needed. It was just something positive in this half because they haven't had much to go off of so far.
So from their 35 now, and again, you get the first down, you hang on to the ball, then the clock continues to run as they nurse the 1-point lead. The toss to Thompson. He's not throwing this time. He gets out to the edge, and there goes Darren Thompson again across the 40. Good pickup on first down. They stay in bounds, and the clock continues to run. That's important for St. Joe's as well.
Now, you see it a little bit better. Blocking, you get a nice block from Owens there. Then you get another block from Masters, just a little bit. So you turn what was initially a 3 or 4 yard gain into an 8-yard gain on first down. So now you've got 2nd and 2, and you can do a lot of different things on 2nd down and 2. Do they try to throw a pass downfield? Do they try to move the chains, or do they continue to grind it out? Now that you've got the 2nd and short, you have some things that you can work with.
2nd down and 2. Archer under center, backs in the eye. And maybe St. Joe's moved because the Timon sideline was yelling and screaming. That helps the Tigers. And it'll back St. Joe's up. Marauders 14-0 lead after 1. 21-6 in the second quarter. 21-12 at halftime, and now 21-20. But it's now 2nd down and 7 as the ball rests at the St. Joe's 37. They're in no rush.
Well, this is the position you want to be in, Howard. You have the ball, you have the 1-point lead, you want to chew up the clock, you want to move the ball methodically down the field and really just take the air out of the ball.
Archer, hands off, nice hole for the run. That's Jackson. He's into Timon territory. Nasir Jackson has made a lot of key plays on defense. He gets a big run, their largest run of the second half. First down, St. Joe's at the Timon 33.
Watch this from the end zone view. Jackson with a little shake and bake move right there. Gets to the outside. You see, cuts back inside. And that's smart, because if he goes out of bounds, you stop the clock. But just that last cutback, which will be right here. You see, he's looking toward the sideline and says, you know what, wait a minute. Let me get a couple more yards here. Gets a couple more yards, stays in bounds. So now you're wiping out about another 30 seconds off the clock by staying in bounds.
From the 33, 1st and 10 Marauders. The up back gets the carry. It's Owens. He gets to the edge. Nice block by Masters to help him get even more yards. And he gets inside the 20. And the Marauders offense is finally cooking here in the fourth quarter at a critical time for them.
Run by Cordell Owens. Jackson by number 1, Derek Simpson.
Comes in, their backs really against it when Timon made this nice comeback, and now these backs, we talked about how versatile these backs were for St. Joe's and how many backs they could roll out and how strong they were. Now is the bread and butter of their run game. Now we're seeing them pay dividends.
Now at the 19-yard line, this drive started back on their own 25. Under 5 minutes to go as the Marauders take time off the clock. Archer taking his time under center. Thompson with it. It's just time to hold on to the football. Obviously you want to score, but first and foremost, hold on to the football. He gets a couple of yards, and the drive will continue.
Howard, you read my mind. That was the first thing I was going to say. Garrett Thompson, you saw when he got through the line, put those two hands up top, down below, squeeze that thing, don't let that out.
Remember, the two teams have combined for 8 turnovers tonight. 5 from the Tigers, 3 from the Marauders. And if you're Timon, obviously you're doing everything you can to strip that ball out. From the 17 of Timon, 2nd down and 8. This play will get us under the 4-minute mark. A time-consuming drive for St. Joe's. Archer's going to put it up. He wanted Byer, but he's not open in the end zone, and Archer's taken down. The ball's out! And we wait for the all-important sign from someone signaling left or right.
Initially it looked like Timon had it.
Timon ball! Another fumble. We just talked about it. That's Tyler Ringwood who comes out holding the ball. Turnover number 4. The drive stops with 3:55 to go, and the Tigers have the ball back.
Tyler Ringwood. First down.
How important it was to make sure you have a hold of football. Archer is holding that out.
That's Desmond Stevens.
Yeah, Desmond Stevens had. You see Ridgewood right in the middle. And Howard, I mentioned right before they made the call, it looked like Ridgewood had it. So watch, Ridgewood comes in. He's all alone. And Ridgewood dives in there. Interesting play is Desmond Stevens gets in there untouched. Ridgewood is untouched.
They go for the pass to the sideline. They've tried it all night. Ringwood's got it at midfield. Timon first down with 3:49 to go.
Ringwood and Simpson, those guys have that play all night long. Keep going to the well. Don't let up on that play because you're having success all night with them.
It's amazing how, Brendan, as we look at the replay again, the same throw, the same route, the same pattern. They really don't work the middle of the field, but they don't have to. The side is working. You throw it up to Ringwood, you throw it up to Simpson, you let those guys go ahead and make the catch. So Ringwood comes up with the fumble, and the junior, 6'3" receiver, the big target, gets him to midfield in one play. 3.5, under 3.5 to go. Handoff right up the gut goes Thomas, breaking tackles and still going. Thomas down near the 30-yard line. First down, Tigers.
Renzel Thomas. Regain down the St. Joe's 30-yard line. First down.
He already broke the rushing record in the first quarter tonight. He's showing you why he's worthy of being a record holder. Look how many tackles Let's see how many people touch him. 1, 2,
Conshafter, Masters,
3, 4,
Bomberski.
Guy is the one that finally is able to pull him down, nail the ball in the 30 minutes.
Under 3 minutes to go on 1st and 10. What a whale of a game here at the Ralph. May to his right. Thought he might try and run there. Now he is going to go run, and he's going to try and step out of bounds after a short gain on 1st and 10.
Now, this is now the area where Timon has struggled in this second half. The 25 and in is what has given them a lot of trouble, and this is where we've seen the St. Joe's defense really tighten up. So now this is a big chess match with 2:46 to play, because the strength has been the St. Joe's defense at this point of the field the whole second half.
We'll see if the Marauders pass protection, or excuse me, the pass rush can get to Timon. They've had some success tonight. Of course, there's 2:46 left. You have all your 3 timeouts. If you wanted to give the ball to Renzo Thomas, you could still run the ball here. Thomas, over 1,500 yards rushing this season, set the school record for most rushing yards in the season. He's lined up in the backfield. May ready to take the snap. 2nd down and 7 for Timon. May under pressure. McKenna forces him to rush, and he is circling, looking for help. May puts the ball up downfield. He's got a man. It is caught, and it is complete on the far side. William Lamar with the clutch catch. The scramble keeps the play going, and it is 1st down Timon at the St. Joe's 19-yard line.
Impressive display of scrambling by Brandon May, and then William Lamar. This kid's just been able to get open all night long, and it's always been between 3 or 4 guys. Lamar has never been covered by one guy. It's always multiple guys that are around the football when Lamar gets it. That's his 4th catch of today, and they've all been big plays.
What a play by May. The presence of mind, no panic. You know, scrambling, keep the play alive. I thought he was going to run. He's still looking downfield, and he finds Lamar. From the Marauders, 19 now. Caulfield in motion. Thomas with the carry. Bounces off one guy, still going. Thomas inside the 15, down near the 10. Big gain on 1st down. Clock continues to go. 2:24, 2:23 and counting. The Marauders trying to score and leave as little time as possible for St. Joe's, by the way.
And this is a tough position because for Timon, you've got a ton of time. St. Joe's has a couple timeouts, but you don't want to use that and keep time on the clock. You want to try and force Timon to wind that clock down and hopefully make a mistake.
8-yard gain on 1st down, Brendan. So 2nd and 2 now. You could take a poke at the end zone, I suppose. You could try and get the 1st down and run some more clock. Under 2 minutes to go.
I still think you run the clock. You get 2nd and 2. You still work that clock down.
May could run. Thomas could run. They're both very good. May is going to take it himself, and he's getting a 1st down. May drives towards the 5-yard line. 1st and goal for the Tigers. And Charlie Comerford is thinking if his team can punch this one in and then hope his defense holds on.
Well, the way they're working right now, they've got 1st and 5 with 1:40. So you run this ball on 1st down. If you don't get it, you're still going to have 2nd down at about 1:10. So this is a situation for Timon. You're in a good position.
And you also have 2 big receivers if you want to try and throw the fade. You've got Ringwood, 6'3". You've got Simpson, 6'4".
Remember that their first touchdown, they threw it on a 4th and 3.
Yep.
To the end zone.
3 receivers to the right of the formation. Ringwood at the bottom. It's Caulfield, Lamar, Simpson. It's May running. May throws, gets a touchdown. Tigers take their first lead of the night. Brandon May with a touchdown run. And Timon goes up 26-21, much to the delight of their head coach. A 76-yard touchdown drive puts the Tigers on top.
And Timon had struggled all half trying to punch it in from a short field. This time they finally are able to do it off of a turnover. We've seen a ton of turnovers, almost double-digit turnovers today, and they finally pull through. Now this is key, Howard, because it's still less than a touchdown that they're ahead by. If they get the conversion, they go up by 7, which would make St. Joe's need a touchdown and an extra point. So really, it's time to close the timeout.
So they'll talk things over. Why not? No need to rush into this. You have 3 timeouts. Now you have 2, and you see it, 7 plays, 76 yards, and let's take a look at that run.
Just a wide open middle. Just a great job by the offensive line.
Gabe Issa, the center, finished things off, but like you said, Brandon, there was a wide open lane for Brandon to run. And you're Brendan. I just mixed up my letters there. What an alley for him to go through. And again, remember, as we see this, hey Dad, we scored! As we see the celebration.
You know, Howard, I really like Charlie coming first.
A little more fire, you'd like to see a little more desire and fire from a head coach? Yeah. And you know, remember, that drive started how? With the takeaway. Desmond Stephen, the sack, the strip, and Tyler Ringwood recovered, and that's how that drive started. St. Joe's was going for what they thought could be maybe a clinching score, and instead, they turned the ball over and right down the field, the Tigers march. So Dennis Gilbert trying to come up with as you said, Brendan, the all-important stop here, because then it's only a 5-point lead.
Yeah, because now, if you stop this 2-point conversion, you just need the touchdown. You don't need the extra point, the conversion, or anything, and you're good to go.
You wouldn't kick a PAT here anyway, but they don't kick PATs at time, and they go for 2. But again, you wouldn't kick it anyway. You'd want to get the 2, obviously.
If you kick it, it's only
right, 6 points. Right. So
that allows them to win it on the
right. It's a moot point.
But this here could be big.
We await the snap for Brandon May. Caulfield in motion. May was looking left. Now he's got a man in the back of the end zone, but he overshoots him. Over Derek Simpson. Good coverage by Darren Thompson. So it's 26-21, and we'll see if the Marauders can now come up with a key drive as Simpson is shaken up on the play. Let's take a look at the drive. The 76-yard drive, the whole drive from their 24. This is the play, Brendan, you've been talking about all night. That same pass.
Just that pass up to Ridgewood. Then you have the big run by Lorenzo Thomas.
The 5'7" running back toughing out yards tonight.
And this is the play to Lamar. Lamar's come up huge. 4 receptions tonight. All of them have been big.
What a scramble, though, by Brandon May to keep that play alive. And then May got him down to the 5 with a big run right up the middle. And the quarterback says, you know what? I'll take it myself. And look at the space he had to run that one in. Where's Van Miller? We need to fasten your seatbelts.
Now, here's the St. Joe's fans are jumping up and down, chanting, I believe that we will win. With a minute left, and they're down by 5.
And then the Timon fans, there you see the Timon students, they're chanting back at the St. Joe's fans. They've been doing it all night. It's been great. They're right next to each other.
It's been fantastic because at halftime, the Timon fans, I didn't hear what they were chanting, but then the St. Joe's fans started chanting, scoreboard.
They start pointing to the scoreboard. Yeah.
Now the fans have realized that
They're right next to each other in the sections. Now, there are the Timon fans. Now, they can see themselves on the big Jumbotron. Come on, folks, let's go. Pick it up. There you go.
And now you hear the St. Joe's fans booing the Timon fans.
And then equal time. There you go.
Now the Timon fans are
It's great to see. Like I said, they have been chanting back and forth at each other all night. It's been tremendous. Great to see the support from the students for both schools here tonight. Now we're just messing with them. This is funny.
Now we'll get into it.
I love it.
Now, on the kickoff, you need May to launch this and send St. Joe's in the deep field.
They go with the short kick. They don't want Thompson catching the ball, and it's muffed, and now they fall on it at the 27-yard line. They wanted to keep it away from Nasir Jackson and Darren Thompson, the deep men. So Joshua Jackson had some trouble coming up with it.
But that doesn't take any time off the clock. So now for Dennis Gilbert's bunch, you have 2 timeouts. You have the ball with 1:03. The last drive you had, up until that turnover, you were moving the ball. So now you've really got to work the sideline. Whether you run it or do short passes, you've got to work the sides.
1:03 and 1 timeout left for the Marauders. 73 yards from a game-winning touchdown. Can Timon hold on and pull the upset? Archer on first down, pumps, now delivers. Thompson's got it. First down across the 40. That'll get us under a minute. They stop the clock to move the chains.
And if you're St. Joe's, you don't have to rush. You have a ton of time. Now that sets you up almost at midfield. And the clock will start on the whistle. So now as we go, you've got plenty of time.
15-yard gain on first down. Thompson wide open into Timon territory First down yardage to the 45. So after a 15-yard gain, St. Joe's calls timeout. After a 15-yard gain, they'll spot it at the 45, so that was a 13-yard pass.
So Archer to Thompson 2 times, and Thompson goes up and grabs them. And now they're at the Timon 45-yard line. So you're well on your way now. Just those 2 plays right there, you moved the ball 20 yards that you needed, and you only took
28 yards in 16, right? They took over with a minute 3, so they moved 28 yards in the 16 seconds.
And now you have 47 seconds to go 45.
And give credit to Archer. This is really not a big passing offense. Yeah, we mentioned.
He doesn't pass a whole lot.
No, he averaged about 10 pass attempts a game this season, completed 38%. He only had 4 touchdown passes all season. Now he has one tonight, a 62-yard pass in the first half. So it's a lot to put on his shoulders when it's an offense that has really been successful running the ball this season.
Defense is getting him. They've been giving him over the middle, and he's been taking it. His offense has been efficient on the first 2 plays.
From the Tigers 45, Archer rolling to his right, had 3 receivers to that side. Now he's just going to hold on and run. Gets across the 40, gets a gain of about, maybe 7 or 8. They'll quickly spot the ball. Clock continues to run. St. Joe still has 2 timeouts left. They don't spend one here. It's at the 37, 2nd down and 2. Archer, quick throw, left, complete, 1st down. Grant Byer with it at the 30. Fighting for yardage. They'll, I'm sure, burn a timeout. Well, they'll stop it to move the chains, but they call timeout anyway. 19 seconds left. So 1 timeout left for the Marauders. They do get the 1st down. They'll spot the ball at the Timon 29-yard line. And both teams will talk things over. St. Joe's offense huddling on their sideline, and Charlie Comerford and his dad Dave, who is the defensive coordinator, has their group together at their sideline. They're looking for another takeaway. St. Joe's is looking for a touchdown that will propel them into the championship game for the Monsignor Martin title. Oh, this is tremendous. Not the prettiest game with all the turnovers, but drama. This is, it's been a great game.
So now with Dennis Gilbert, now he's not just telling them what they're doing in this next play. He's telling them the next 3 plays. Here's what you're doing. Here are the scenarios. If we get the ball in the middle of the field, this is what you need to do. If the ball goes to the sideline, here's what you do. If the pass is incomplete, this is what you do. So this is 3 or 4 plays all in 1 timeout.
And they do have 1 timeout. Of course, if it's in the middle of the field, they could also try and get to the line as soon as possible and spike the ball. Too many men. They had too many men in the huddle. Too many men on the field. Conshafter just ran off. Wow. Ryan Conshafter sprinted off at the last moment, and the referee threw the flag.
Yeah, you can't have that right after a timeout.
So that'll back him up 5 yards. It's at the Timon 34. 1st and 15.
No deep safety.
Archer sacked. Tyler Ringwood comes in with the sack. They've got to hurry. You got to call the timeout here. I think he has no choice. You got to get settled and get everybody. So they burned their 3rd timeout, and Tyler Ringwood, who recovered the fumble on the last St. Joe's possession, comes up with a big sack flying around the right side. And the Marauders now with no timeouts. Let's look at, there's Ringwood as he beats the tackle coming around.
Watch it after this play. Archer gets up. Whoop.
Whoa. Okay, it's one way to get past the guy. So he got around David Bergio, the senior left tackle.
So, Emma Ringwood interception, and Dennis Gilbert can't be happy with that play, especially from a timeout. And now he's looking, he says, I got to get another one. But on the other side, of course, the one disappointed coach, and the one coach like, yeah.
So, Brendan, you're at the 43. There's 13 seconds left. So how do you play this one? Do you try and chuck it a couple times to the end zone? That's a pretty good heave. Or do you go for, you're out of timeouts, you throw a sideline route, get yourself 10, 15 yards, you hope, and then go for it?
I say one sideline and then you go for the end zone.
Because, Archer's standing at midfield. That's a pretty long toss. So let's see, double receivers left and right. 3-man rush. It's picked up. He launches it to the far side. It is going to be intercepted. Timon's got the ball. Danny Price runs it out, and they tell him just get down. He gets down, zeros on the clock, and the Tigers have won. The Timon Tigers have pulled the upset, and they move on to the Monsignor Martin Championship game, 26-21. Wow.
Howard, the play of the game is made by Brandon at the very end when he tackled Derek Simpson.
Where are you going? Where are you going? Fall down. Look at Charlie Comerford and the Timon Tigers. Hugs all around. That is an ecstatic football team. Here's the play again. Archer going downfield. He wanted Grant Byer. The throw is a little bit off target. Nice pick by Danny Price. Look at that. And now you'll see as he starts to run out and like, dude, where are you going? Brandon May. Does he get credit for a tackle? Solo tackle for Brandon May? Hey, that's a nice grab by Price, by the way.
No, Price does a good job. Price stays with the football. His eyes stay on it. He realizes that he's the nearest one to the football.
I love Brandon May. So funny. And then the celebration begins.
There's nothing you can say. He's been there. He knows that before. And on the other sideline, Charlie Comerford's team.
He just wants to make sure. He wants to make sure nobody fumbles the ball. Price holds on.
No, he's in.
Where's the clock?
Brandon, tackle him.
Yeah. Then he can celebrate with his dad. He hugs his dad and celebrates with the players. Here's his dad, Dave, who's the defensive coordinator. 5th takeaway of the night for Timon. Man, I mean, what a weird game. It opens up. It looks like St. Joseph's going to blow them away. Timon's putting the ball on the turf. Timon has all these chances in the 3rd quarter to take the lead. They pull within 1. They take the lead in the 4th. They hold on at the end. What an amazing football game. The Timon Tigers will play for the championship of the Monsignor Martin Association, and the Comerfords celebrate the victory. We've got post-game coverage coming up on Time Warner Cable Sports Channel. Tremendous game here at Ralph Wilson Stadium. St. Joe's leading all the way into the 4th quarter. Timon gets the touchdown, and they move on to the final with a 26-21 victory. Howard Simon along with Brendan McDaniels. We've got plenty more to talk about on our postgame show, but first, let's go down to the field. Amy Audibert is standing by.
Thanks, Brendan. Congratulations. Big game. You scored a touchdown with 1:06 left. What did you see out there on that particular play?
Coach ran over the sideline. Me and Coach agreed on a call, and we just we felt that it would work. And I mean, we felt that our weak spot was right there for that play.
And you saw that blue end zone?
Oh yeah, it looked really good.
And Lorenzo Thomas, not here right now, but had a stellar career. He set a school record for most rushing yards in a single season. What has it been like playing with him for the last couple of years?
Oh man, to have him on a 1-2 punch with me, it's amazing to have him know that someone can just, when you're having a bad day, he can run the ball. And like today, he dug us out of the rut a little bit, running us, getting some big gains.
And this big game went down right to the last play. We saw you take your own player down. What was going through your mind on that last defensive drive there?
Well, when my dad played at the Ralph way back, he said he got an interception with a couple minutes or a couple seconds left, and his guys tackled him. That went in my mind right away.
Yeah, and I have to say, all of our production team is very, what a cerebral move by you to take down your own player. So congratulations on that, and congratulations on the game. Good luck moving forward.
Thank you.
Thanks, Brendan. And Coach, we started the game, you knew turnovers were an issue, you fumbled the ball in the opening drive there. Talk about the resilience of your team and them just being able to respond tonight.
Yeah, I mean, the kids came out in the second half really just, our defense was what really set up our offense. I mean, we stopped them. We got a good kickoff. We usually kick short. We kicked long and surprised them. We backed them up a couple times. Our defense played great, so it made up for our turnovers because we got the ball a lot in their zone.
Yeah, and moving forward, any team that does scout you knows that you have turned the ball over. As a coach, what is your job? How do you help fix this?
I don't know. It's hard. I mean, we run a wide open offense this year. We throw a lot, and we run some read options, so we have some bad exchanges. But, I mean, everyone knows in this league, everyone scouts each other, so everyone knows what we're all going to run, so it's just about the kids executing.
And you're one step closer to a state championship. What characteristics are there about this team that tells you they can go all the way?
I mean, the second half today was huge. And we've been a second half team all year, and we struggled against St. Francis and came out in the second half and played well. So we are a resilient team, and they showed it tonight. And we're going to play a great team. Whoever wins this game, it's going to be a really tough matchup. So, we can celebrate tonight, but tomorrow we got to get back to work.
All right, congratulations.
Thanks.
Go warm up, Coach. We'll send it back upstairs.
All right, Amy, thanks. We're just looking at Brandon May's numbers. 13 completions, 178 yards and a touchdown, 17 carries, 176 yards and 2 touchdowns, and the tackle at the end of the game. So
Yeah, the game-saving tackle at the end of his own player.
What an amazing game. Resilience is the key word. Amy's right. Timon moves on, and they'll have a chance for a Monsignor Martin championship. They'll play either Canisius or St. Francis. Back to wrap it up in a moment from Ralph Wilson Stadium on Time Warner Cable Sports Channel. It was 14-0 St. Joe's after one, 21-6 with 9.5 minutes to go in the second quarter. The Tigers turned the ball over 5 times, had a drive start at St. Joe's 2 and didn't score. Sure, of course they won the football game. How the heck did they win?
I don't know. That's
Okay,
good.
well, there you go. I was puzzled. I thought maybe you'd have the answer.
Well, the thing is, they persevered, and that was the most important thing. They had all those possessions in the third quarter where they couldn't punch it in, but they kept coming back, kept trying to do it again. And St. Joe's really got themselves out of rhythm, and every time they tried to make a comeback, the offense just wasn't really there. And Timon just ended up just being fortunate, coming back and finally putting the game away.
And their defense was spectacular. Timon's defense turned the course of this game around in the third quarter, gave their offense a chance to finally cash in on some of the many golden opportunities they had. Great win for the Cumberfords, and Timon moves on. They'll play either Canisius or St. Francis for the Monsignor Martin Association Championship as they upset the second seed Marauders. For Amy Audibert, Brendan McDaniels, and the entire Time Warner Cable Sports Channel crew, my name is Howard Simon. Thanks for joining us. Good night from Ralph Wilson Stadium.